The market's my canvas, Pine Tree Trader, that's the name, no need for the panic. Got my screens lit, watching the price move. Every tick, every chart, I'm in my groove. See an inside bar, that's a sign of a pause. The market's holding its breath, it's a break from the laws. Squeeze it up tight, coiling for a big move. I'm patient, I'm watching, got nothing to prove. Wait for the break, above or below. That's when I hit the gas, watch the profit grow. Apex funding on the line, my account's legit. Passing these challenges, ain't no time to quit. Inside out, outside in, that's the way we play. Taking that funding, stacking up profit every day. From Pine Tree Trader to take profit, we're on a roll. Stratify's the platform, we're in full control. Now let's talk about the outside bar, it's a different scene. It's a power move, a sign of something keen. Engulfing the last one, showing dominance and might. The bears or the bulls, they're winning the fight. It's a reversal signal or a continuation of the trend. Gotta read the context all the way to the end. I'm with Take Profit Trader, they've got my back, giving me the capital, keeping me on track. No more small accounts, no more holding back. I'm a funded trader, there's no turning back. My trades are clean, my risk is tight. I'm living this life, shining so bright. Inside out, outside in, that's the way we play. Taking that funding, stacking up profit every day. From Pine Tree Trader to Take Profit, we're on a roll. Stratify's the platform, we're in full control. Stratify's the engine, the charts are crisp and clean. Executing orders, a trading machine. Got my stops in place, my target set high. Pine Tree Trader strategy, under the market sky. This ain't a gamble, it's a calculated art. Every setup I see, I'm playing my part. Yeah, Pine Tree Trader, Apex, Take Profit, Stratify, we're in the game, you can't deny. From inside to outside, we're ruling the charts, building our wealth, breaking hearts. Peace out. Yeah, Pine Tree Trader, Apex, Take Profit.
Yo.
Stratify, we're in the game, you can't deny. From inside to outside, we're ruling the charts, building our wealth, breaking hearts. Peace out.
What up, what up? Let me just get set up here.
Yeah. Pine Tree Trader in the building. We talking price action, we talking freedom. From the charts to the screen, we live. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. I wake up, sun hitting the pines, eyes on the candle. Market volatility, more than most can handle. I'm looking for the setup, yeah, the vision is clear. Inside bar forming, till the doubt disappeared. Then we break the range outside bar, high stakes. Patience is the virtue, waiting for the breaks. I don't chase the wick, I let the price come to me. Trading with the flow, that's the Pine Tree strategy. Inside, outside, catching every move. Take Profit Trader, yeah, we in the groove. Daily payouts hitting, checking off the list. Apex Trader 5, the profits exist. Hosted on the TV, funded futures the name. Lucid in the vision, we ain't playing no game. Clicking buttons with precision, Take Profit is the goal. Managing the risk, gotta keep my control. From the Apex heights to the Trader 5 flow. Stacking up the wins, then I'm looking for more. I'm live on the air, funded futures TV. Showing every trade, total transparency. Lucid charts open, keeping everything bright. Scalping through the morning, holding through the night. It's a funded life, no more trading my own. Built a kingdom of capital, sitting on the throne. Withdrawal requests, yeah, I hit it every day. Pine Tree Trader, man, I'm leading the way. If it's red or it's green, I'm staying composed. Another daily payout.
What's up, everyone? How's it going?
When the bell starts to ring, the rhythm of the market is a beautiful thing. Inside bar hold, outside bar go. Watch the P&L just continue to grow. Yeah, daily payouts, funded futures TV. Shout out Apex, shout out Trader 5. Keep it lucid.
Where are you guys? Looking for your chat here. There you are. There you are. There you is.
Yeah. Pine Tree Trader in the building.
There we go.
Price action, we talking freedom. From the charts to to the screen.
What's up? Lay in the house, Moses, Miss K, Mopar. To buy a new Eval or not, always buy a new Eval and use code PINE. Thank you, Mopar. No, I don't know. It kind of depends on where you're at, right? Disciplined futures trader, lay in the house. What a day that was. Yeah, market just does not want to go down. I mean, that's what we determined. We've been thinking about this, I don't know, for the last month, but it was really evident it just did not want to push down. The old plunge protection team came in and said, no thanks, yank, right back up. How to get the outside bar indicator? Sure, right here. LDT inside outside bar. All you got to do is go to community indicators. Right here, indicators. Go explore community indicators. Down at the bottom, can't really see it because of my banner. It's down at the bottom, explore community indicators. And then click on that and go inside. Just type inside. And it comes up. Miss K says, smash that like button. Labarto, Yeezus in the house. Jip Smith, Rage GT, Sleepy Mocha, Genie in the house. Happy Monday. Labarto, Zero, Johnny Buys Land, Maker, Trader Moses. How you guys doing today? Mahmood in the house. Bran, Sovereignty, Kelly Kaufman, Cranston White, Veej, the West Coast flavor. Let's go. Adam K, Lay, Yeezus. Oh, really? Just glitched? That's weird. Moses. Waiting to go ahead and see how the trade worked, Moses? Yeah. It was kind of a crazy day. I'll talk about it. I had a pretty decent day. But I'm subbing even a member. Yeah, so I heard YouTube's been glitching all day. So kind of been freezing up, locking out people, all kinds of weird stuff. So is this today? Yeah, let's go. B. James. Just Jeremiah Beach. Got chopped this afternoon. Not hard to do. Puro. I think I have two different beats going. I probably do. Yeah, I do. Sorry. There, fixed it. Johnny Buys Land, Glenn. All right, all caught up in the chat. All right, so I had a pretty good day. Overall, I made a pretty good coin on my live account with Trade Day. So, yeah, here's my live account with Trade Day. Made 701 bucks and just trading YM. So I think I made like 3 trades today on YM minis, trading minis, but with YM made 701 bucks. So doing pretty well on the old live account. I took a withdrawal last week on Friday of $1,000. So I was up to 7,000. I took a withdrawal, brought it back down to 6,000, and made 701 on it today. Let's see, what else did I do? I passed 3 take profit trader accounts. I blew 2 evals with take profit trader. I started another one. 50% off take profit trader, guys. 50% off going on right now. That it's never happened before. And then my funded futures, I ended up passing a flex account and I made 273 on the flex. And you know what the bummer was? is I was up around 70 points on the short on this account, and I did not take it off. I was looking for the rug pull and to break down through that low, and we didn't get it, but still made 273 day one on this flex funded. And that's pretty much it. I mean, I did trade some Tradefies. I think I hit DLL on a Tradeify. It was kind of a mixed day for me. I guess it was kind of mixed, but made money on the Tradeify, the Trade Day Live account, which really is, when you have daily payout accounts that are over the buffers, that's really all that's important, it seems like. But how did everyone else doing? How did everyone else do? Johnny Buys Land, what's going on? What's YM? The Dow. YM right here. The Dow. A lot less crazy than Nasdaq, but it can still rip your face off. Man, they got me today. Back to combine. How'd it go? Yeah. Picked up a couple Pine TBT today, Silent Edge. Oh, appreciate you. Appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, what a great deal. $85 for a 50K, no activation fee. I mean, it does not get any better than that when it comes to take profit trader. I mean, I know I'm pumping them up, but for real though. So I got to flip these 3 accounts. I'm past all 3 of these. So my main goal is to get 5 take profit trader accounts. That's the main goal. And once again, I mean, I've done it a bunch of times, but really just trying to find consistency in those daily payout accounts like I did with Trade Day, and then be able to, you know, take daily payouts with take profit trader. Also by having 5 accounts, because when they move it to live, they move it to live with 5 accounts. Unlike when Trade Day, I had the 3 accounts, then they moved me to live with 3 accounts. But the nice thing going live with Trade Day is that they did take all the balances that I had, $2,000, all the drawdowns, and they put it into one account, so it was $6,000 because I had $2,000 each for drawdown on each one of the Trade Day accounts. So times 3, 6,000. So they moved that all into a Tradeovate account. So that is nice. But Take Profit Trader does it a little differently, where essentially they'll just move you in the live with 5 accounts. Hopefully that sticks around, and then you can just continue to copy trade all 5 and use that for leverage. Is YM the same as DIA stock? Sorta. All right, here we go. Good luck, everyone. Does Apex still have a long time to get approved? Well, I heard it's gotten super fast. Last time I applied for Apex payout, it was with the old accounts, and it took 5 business days, and it was a pretty good sized payout. So yeah, 50% off TPT is unprecedented. It really is. So I appreciate everyone using code PINE with TPT. Appreciate that. All right, market's pushing up. No surprise, right? Oh, what's the mark? What's Nasdaq doing? Oh, it's going higher. Oh, okay. Okay, thanks for letting me know. Good night. I can go to sleep now. So ridiculous. All right, getting that push up. TJP in the house. Spaces. Kelly Kaufman. I didn't trade New York this morning unfunded. I don't think I will on this funded. I don't blame you, Just Jeremiah. I mean, really just trying to find that session that works for you is key. Just doing that consistently over and over and over. Really, that's where it's at. Mopar going long. Why not? Why not? I hear you. Why not? Oh, Cali St. Louis fan. Let's give it up for Cali St. Louis fan. Just requested a payout with Apex. Smash the confetti. His. I'm assuming you're a dude. I don't even know. But Cali St. Louis fan. Very first payout today. Very first payout he's requesting. So we love that. Very first one. Yeah, that is fantastic. Yeah, I agree. Daryl in the house. What's going on, man? I don't know why he says that my membership's paused. Never had that happen before. I don't really know, TJP. I didn't change anything. Matter of fact, I can't change anything. I actually tried, but yeah, I know. You've always been a member. I don't understand it. Here, we'll give you the next best thing, TJP. We'll give you the next best thing. You're an OG. Hey, MM in the house. Machismo. All right, gotcha. Machismo. Coach Fred, what is up? iTrades, what's going on? Well, yeah, pretty awesome. Cali St. Louis fan, pretty awesome. Dividends for keeps. What's up, P-Long? Alex, well, thank you so much for the sub. I really appreciate it. Where were we at with subs, man? We're going to almost 8,000 subs. Pretty proud of my video. It's almost at 52,000 views. Check this out. This short right here. It's almost at 52,000. It's at 5,100 and change. Pretty awesome. It kind of went a little viral. I mean, it's the funny thing is it's with Lucid, and then the next one, 21,000 Lucid. So like Lucid, and it's the same format. Oops. Pretty awesome. So let me know if the stream buffers at all tonight. If you guys let me know if the stream does a little wheel of death or anything like that, because I'm not streaming to X tonight, just to try it until I can get a better internet connection. Coming over from Flow Zone. Oh, okay, cool. It's weird, TJP. Yeah, it is weird. That's what's up. Yeah, kind of viral posts. Keep riding the hot horse with the Lucid videos. Yeah, I know. I got to start doing better with Lucid. I haven't been trading them that well. So the only thing I've been trading really well when it comes to funded accounts is my Trade Day Live account. That's the only thing I've been doing well with. It's buffering. Just kidding. Oh, okay. It wouldn't surprise me. All right, got a little push up here to 29,420. We show up. We should say we stay in the say we are in the woods. Yeah, exactly. That's why I can't get good internet, because I am in the woods. Trading in the pines. $15,000, right around $15,000. B James. Yeah, that's how much I was in the hole. They were $500 per account back then. That was just step one. You guys remember the take profit top step accounts? They were right around $500 for step one on the account, and then you had to pay another additional fee to go to step two, and I think it was like $200. And then you got to a live account if you passed step two, and you had to make $18,000 just to get a funded account with Top Step back then. $18,000. So yeah, it was kind of crazy. Get that Starlink. I love mine. Yeah, I was looking into it. Lolly, thank you so much for becoming a member. 15K rookie numbers. It can be. Yeah, I mean, that's not all I lost. I lost some on my personal accounts, that's for sure. I put $15,000 in a personal account and blew that. And QF keeps getting accepted higher. Crazy. I think it's 15,000 now you have to make. Trading on tilt. You're probably right. Remember those days I wasn't trading futures then? I was an FX junkie, among other things. I never got into FX. Never got into crypto. Never got into FX. So it'd be 2,500 with today's props, probably. Yeah, I know, B James. Yeah, but it was. I'll be honest with you. Back then, you really tried to slow down and trade it. Like even the evals, you know, you didn't try to pass or smash or half or smash. You just really took your time. Because for one, there was no other options. You didn't have all these options. Not until Apex came out. They were around right around that time, but I really didn't trust them back then because not at all. And Top Step was king. I mean, Top Step was the king. Here we go, pushing up. It was like Daryl Martin from Apex, the founder, in his dusty old basement. I was like, what is this? But so I was only trading with Top Step back then. But my very first payout came with Apex. All right, pushing higher here. Annoying. I'm looking for an outside bar on a 2-minute chart. We do have CPI tomorrow morning. Keep that in mind. What do we have for earnings this week? We got some earnings this week, but nothing too crazy. I think CPI tomorrow, right, is going to be the biggie. So we got CPI in the morning. Just a reminder. $8:30 Eastern Time, 7:30 Central Time. Get the CPI. So that's a biggie. All right, market pushing higher. Look at this 5-minute outside bar. Look at that wick. You long? No, I wish. Anyone passing Apex able to confirm price of lifetime this week? I have not. Might be someone in the chat. Guys, do me a favor, smash that like button. Thank you, Lolly, for the membership. Appreciate that. No giveaways today, but we will do some giveaways soon. Maybe by the end of the week if I get some accounts. Let me check my Lucid to see when I can request. I can request more Lucid accounts in 3 days. That wig blew my accounts. Oh, this one down here. This big one. Yeah, that was nasty. Could I briefly explain the inside-outside bar? Sure. So the way I trade them is, let's look at, let's find an outside bar here. Here's one right here. So this is how I trade them. On a 2-minute chart, if it breaks to the upside, I go long. Stop goes below. My target, discretionary, where my target is, but you know, you could look for a 1-to-1 or whatever. I usually try to look for a spot, whether it's equal highs or a gap or something like that, or maybe top of this mother type candle is, you know, something like that. And if it breaks below it, I go short. That's it. Inside bar, I trade it the same way. But I don't really trade inside bars on the 2-minute. I did trade a little bit of it today. I actually traded some on My Funded Futures TV. If you guys didn't catch me on My Funded Futures TV, I caught, I don't even know. You guys didn't even know? 80, 90 points this morning. Something crazy. 10 a.m., right around the New York Open, just after the New York Open. But yeah, I caught some nice moves. My Funded Futures TV every single morning. And yeah, inside bars on the 5-minute, I trade them the same way. So like in this case, you went long as soon as we broke that 5-minute, and shorts if you break below. But stop always goes above or below that candle. That's the way I trade them. Pretty simple. These are evals. Yeah, these are all evals. I don't have any fundeds with Take Profit Trader yet. These ones are past, but matter of fact, I gotta flip these real quick. All right, that one's flipped. That one's flipped. And that one's flipped. So you see, I lost $2. Lost $0. Those are always the best flips when you lose no money. And lost $1.50 on that one. But that counts as a traded day. People ask me, do you have to trade it like a minute or longer to get a flip day in to count as a trading day? No, you don't. I do that every single time, and they pass my accounts, no problem. Kind of like a ORB. Well, an ORB is the opening range break, but I guess if you're, yeah, I mean, so like this candle right here, well, hopefully I'll take one live for you. I'm gonna take one live here as soon as I get something, but win or loss, we'll take it, and then I can explain it a little bit better. But yeah, it's similar to an ORB. Right now, we are squeezing higher into CPI. What's up, Alfred? I'm on trading until next month because I don't have a computer anymore. Rest in peace. Just here for the vibes. Oh, let's go, Jesus. Do you take all inside bars versus outside bars? Do you look for outside bars versus inside bars? Is that gives it like better to trade? I like outside bars the best. Especially even on a 5-minute chart, those are the best trades. Now, a setup that I've been looking for is when you have an inside bar followed by an outside bar, or an outside bar followed by an inside bar. It actually creates a pretty nice setup. So it's essentially a 3-candle pattern, but it doesn't happen very often. But usually once it breaks out of that consolidation, then it wants to go. It's kind of a momentum trade in a way, or it can be a reversal as well. But I do not take every single one. No, I don't. So my trading style during New York is, all my funded accounts is I try to look for 1, 2, or 3 trades, and then I'll just try to make one trade. If I can make one solid trade and catch 10, 15, 20 points, I am done. I do not trade anymore. That is it. So I try to look for that one, and I take it. And I trade some other things too, where I trade a little discretionary. In my Funded Futures TV, the best trade I took on stream this morning was this short right here. I took this short, and what happened was we broke down below this inside bar, and I didn't hop in yet, and then I ended up hopping in here, and then I was like, well, don't do this. And then I placed a stop just above here, and just because you could just tell off that momentum that it looked like it wanted to keep going. So then I just hopped in short, and then I took it way down. So it was a really, really nice trade. Well, that's just from staring at the charts for tens of thousands of hours. You get trades like that. But when I see an outside bar, it does lead to, it's more of a systematic type of trade, where you can just take it. You know where your stop's going to be. That's always my favorite thing about taking any type of system, is you know where your stop's going to be. So then you can size accordingly and say, well, all right, I can probably get away with trading a mini here, or I can get away with trading 3 micros, depending on the size of the candle. Like if I was to take this break off this 5-minute outside bar, You know, that candle itself is, what is it? 93 points. So pretty hard to hop in on a mini on that unless you're risking the whole account. All right, little gap up at the open, or just a push up at the open, and hasn't looked back. It's going up and to the right. What does liquidity and volatility look like after the American stock market closes? Is it possible quick scalps during these hours? Is it possible? Quick? No. Sometimes. So really, Frank, the Warhead, you want to wait till, if you're looking for like quick scalps, it's really in an hour and a half when the Tokyo opens. That's when the more volatility and volume starts to creep back into the market. But every once in a while, I mean, every once in a while we get some nice volatility during this session. But looking for quick scalps, not so much. A lot of people would like to play the open, right? So they're just playing this opening candle, and then they'll try to get a scalp out of that. But it all depends. This feels pretty typical tonight. Last night was pretty good volatility. Tonight it feels kind of slow, even though we did get that nice push up. But we've only gone up 40 points. What's up, Brian Wiggins in the house? No trades yet. No, I was actually waiting for an outside bar, some sort of reversal, but I didn't get in on that long yet. I refuse to go long. This market is ridiculous. I'm just kidding. Am I on funded accounts tonight on Take Profit Trader? No, I don't have any Take Profit Trader accounts that are funded. Soon, no. I think Thursday I'll have 3 of them. See if I can get those over the buffer. I am going to take advantage of these this 50% off though, and keep trying to pass some. I might even try to get a few backups passed. So the sale goes on till Sunday. I think it goes till Sunday. But since I've been trading, or since Take Profit Trader has been around, or at least since I've been trading Take Profit Trader, this is the cheapest I've ever seen them. Or I don't know if it's the cheapest, but it's definitely, the 50% off is definitely the best discount I've ever seen. They might have raised their prices a year and a half ago or something like that. So, but along with everything else. Whatever you trade, just make sure there's some sort of structure. That's really the key. CPI tomorrow, so the margins are increased tonight. Yeah, really, that's the key. Is just having some sort of structure, some sort of plan, some sort of edge. Trade it consistently. Take your losses consistently. Take your wins consistently. I mean, that's really, really the key. I wish I could do the same every single day, but I don't. I am not that disciplined is where I want to be. I still go tilt. You know, last week I went tilt. You guys know that. This week I'm trying to settle down, kind of calm down, get back to where I was at. I mean, I've had the start of this year has been the best year I've ever had as far as trading. So I really need to be careful though, because one thing I do know when it comes to futures trading is that I don't care if you've made money for 6 months, you can give it back in one day. That's the thing with futures trading. So just gotta stay the course, keep grinding, trying to find that consistency, taking those losses, walking away red on an account. That's something I haven't done in a hot minute, is walk away red. How many of you guys have walked away red on an account lately? Like said, well, I'm red on the day. That's okay. I'm done. You know, it's pretty tough. Mr. Smith in the house. Gold has a fair value gap of 49.50. What's up, Greg Acer? First time, 50% off, no fee? Yeah. How many accounts do you get a month, approximately, Pine, counting the ones you buy and the ones that you give away? How many accounts did I give away? Or how many accounts do I get? I get... So the only ones that I get without asking are Take Profit Trader accounts. I get those. And it's really from me spending money. And then I get what did I get? 350K accounts for a bonus if I hit a certain bonus. And then I get some 150K accounts too if I hit a bonus. That's the only ones. Everyone else I have to beg. I don't have to beg, but I literally go and I ask. I email My Funded Futures. I email Apex, Tradeify. I email them and I ask for giveaway accounts to give away to you guys. Only if I said a hard DLL, yeah. Should TPT's extra temp stuff really move the needle in deciding to buy versus a week ago when it was only 40%? Mr. Monopoly? Oh, yeah. I mean, you're saving... What are you saving? Like 20... 15, 20 bucks? 15 bucks? 20 bucks? I gotta sneeze. Springtime allergies. Let's go. But the nice thing is there's no activation fees. That's the thing. That's the all-in cost, and you can get paid on day one. So you pass the account in 5 days. You can pass them in 2 days and then flip for 3, which is what I always do. And then, you know, you can get a payout on day one if you choose. Don't have to, but if you get over 2,000 bucks on day one, anything over $2,000 drawdown, the buffer, 2,000 bucks on a 50K account, you can withdraw into your wallet. And I mean anything. It can be 20 bucks. You get $52,000, $20. You can take that $20, move it into your wallet on Take Profit Trader. Beautiful thing. And they have the best, in my opinion. Now listen, I work for My Funded Futures. So, but Take Profit Trader does have the best live, in my opinion, because they move you to live with 5 accounts. So if you have 5 accounts and you happen to be consistent enough to move into Pro Plus, that move you to live with 5 accounts that you can still copy trade and, you know, take the little base hits because you're already over the buffer. So if you copy trade, make $100 on each account, take $500, put it in your pocket every day, you know, or more or less. But yeah, just copy trading those accounts is definitely where the leverage is, because Trade Day, I had 3 accounts with them, and I was making $600 or $700 every day after commissions in my pocket. I was looking for $250 each, and after commissions, it would be right around that $600 mark. So I would look for... I had 3 Trade Day accounts. I would look for right around, you know, 12, 13 points, whatever 250 bucks is. Make the 250, I didn't even look for $1 more, but times 3, put 600 in my pocket. And I did that over and over and over and over again. I took out $6,000, just about $6,000. And then they said, all right, we're moving you to live. It's like, no more milking us. So they moved me to live after I did that for 2 weeks. And then, but they took my live accounts, or the 3 funded accounts, they moved it into 1 live account. So now I only can trade 1. So to make $700 on that account, yeah, I'm trading like 1, 2 minis on YM sometimes to make the same as what I was doing with just looking for, 13 points with 1 mini on a Nasdaq on a quick New York scalp or something. So that's the nice thing about using multiple accounts to leverage that way. I mean, if you take Profit Trader, if you did the same thing, they'd say, all right, we're moving you to Pro Plus, but they'll take all 5 accounts and then just move you to Pro Plus with 5 accounts. And then your drawdown would be the original drawdown, which would be $2,000 each. So Jeannie says Take Profit Trader is the best. Thank you, Jeannie. Hoover flag. Joyce in the house. The Viking Trader. Go long, the market only goes up. I know. Nothing blown, just red, yeah. Design knob blew all kinds of accounts today. It's still at 0 payouts this year. Doesn't look like it's going to change. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Design, it's so tough. This market that just keeps popping up. Not really tough to get two-sided trading. But yeah, we just continue to grind higher. I mean, I don't see a reason why we don't go to 30,000 at this point. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Do I use inside outside bars with the ES? Not really, no. I haven't. I do like, what do I like trading sometimes? Oh, ES 2-minute chart. Inside bars work pretty decent for little scalps, but I don't really. No, I stick with Nasdaq and YM, but it's something that you could look at. Definitely. Corey, the phone trader in the house. What's going on? Mr. Monopoly TPT is really good. Yeah. Corey, the phone trader. Nice job on My Funded Futures TV, man. Very entertaining. I was listening this morning. Corey is one of the new hosts on My Funded Futures TV. Pretty awesome. On Mondays. Right after my segment. So welcome to the team. And I wanted to I'm glad you're here because I wanted to tell you that you did a really good job. I enjoyed it. Fine, I feel like I'm trading too scared on my funded builder account, taking 1 trade and 1 contract a day. Or I am not. No. That's to be honest with you, just Jeremiah. Now I understand what you're saying because a builder account, you can get paid on day 1 and you feel like, oh, I kind of need to do that. But this is why I trade my consistency accounts much better than these no consistency accounts. Like this My Funded Future Flex account. I was all over the place on this account today, over trading it. Let's see if I can see here. Yeah, look at this. I was just all over the place. I was way down. I was up. I was down. I was up. It's just because I'm just over trading it like mad because there's no consistency rule. Now, if it was a consistency rule, like, let's just say I was on a, I don't know, 25K straight to funded account. I only need to make $200 a day. $150 a day. I'm really good at that. I can go, well, all right, let's make $150 and I'll look for a trade. All right, there's a nice setup. Let's look for it. Bang, smack that 150. We done. I'm done on the day. Next day I come in, I do that again. Next day I come in and do that again. I try to do it again over and over and over again. Next thing you know, 6, 7, 8 days have passed and you're at a payout. and you take, and then what I do is I take the payouts. I don't really try to build buffers or anything. I just take the payouts. But yeah, no, it's not. It's a good. That's really, if that's how your strategy works, then you're not doing anything wrong. The biggest thing is, I think most of the time we're just not patient enough when it comes to funded accounts. And the other thing is too, don't be nervous about it, because at the end of the day, you're only risking what you paid for that builder account, and you can always get another one. I'm not saying go full port on the builder, like, you know, don't go full port, but even though it's funded, you still only paid what you paid for the eval. So that's what you have all in cost. So it's the same thing. It's just it's kind of like this next step in the eval stage, because until you get that over that buffer on that builder, which is $2,600, till you get to $2,600, it's essentially just another eval that you have to pass. Except next time when you pass this one at 2,600, you're gonna get a little payout, you know. So that's a good way to look at it too. It's just like, it's not truly a live account, you know what I'm saying? It's still a sim funded account, and you're just looking for that next step 2 to pass, and then once you get that, so nothing to be nervous about. But I understand. Maybe I should be a little more nervous with some of my funded accounts, though. I'll tell you that. Peep at silver. I don't even have silver on. Oh yeah, I do. I was gonna say, I don't even have it on the chart anymore. Yeah, silver just pumping. I haven't touched silver in such a long time. What's my bias? Long. That's my bias. Go long. Not financial advice. What's the limit on TPT live accounts after blowing 2 live accounts? I don't know. I mean, they move. When I blew mine, I was able to go right back and buy more at Eval. So Biochem, why do I think 5 separate? Because you can trade smaller and still get the same amount of payout. You know what I'm saying? And without risking as much. So you can actually trade smaller. So let's just say let's just say I was trading 3 micros, right? So I'm not putting my accounts too much at risk when I'm trading 3 micros on 5 funded accounts. But if I was to trade, and let's just say I was looking for $100, well, if I can make $100 with 3 micros, it's not as much of a risk. You know what I'm saying? I'm not putting so much risk on, as opposed to like throwing a mini on and looking for $100 with one account. But when I do hit that one account, if I do hit that $100, then I'd multiply it by 5. That's $500. Where if I was on a live account, even if I had $6,000 in it, to make $500 with $6,000, it's a little more difficult. But maybe that's just the way my trading is, you know? You know, everyone trades different, but that's kind of how I look at it. You can trade smaller and then use that leverage, so you're just multiplying. I mean, look when I was trading 18 Apex accounts and got $30,000 payout. Now, if I was trading one account, there's no way I would have made $30,000 doing that, making $200 a day. So I was just making $200 to $300 a day times 18 Apex accounts. Ended up taking out $50,000 this year doing that between like 15 and 18 accounts. But I was only looking for like $100 to $300 a day on each account. And so I would just be trading. I usually trade a lot of YM and just look for trading one mini. I did a lot of that, and then looking for like $250, $300. but just using all those accounts. So it's just like times 15, times 10, and so on. So you can really use that leverage. And then, you know, if I had, you know, a personal account or a live account with $50,000 in it or something, and maybe, but yeah, that's how I like to leverage the props. Like I wasn't happy when I got that trade day account. Like I knew it was gonna happen, but I didn't want to go live with it. I mean, I wanted to keep milking the 3 accounts over and over and over again, and just taking $600 a day, $600 a day. Time, you know, 250 times 3, 250 times 3, 250 times 3. That's what I wanted to do. But they knew that's what I wanted to do, and they said no more, no bueno. Can we place a poly market bet that we hit 30,000? I don't know, probably. It feels like it, huh? It's not that far. We could definitely do it tomorrow during CPI. We could shoot up there. Oh no, I don't mind. I'm a huge fan of Corey. Ryan, yeah, no, winner on Corey's stream. Loved it. What's up? Hello, teacher. How many evals can you have passed and waiting? I don't know the answer to that. I don't know how many exactly, but I've seen people with a lot. I've seen people with like 10. I know someone might know in the chat, but Dad Trading Stonks in the house. Just use my code with Lucid. Thank you so much. Mr. Monopoly, I'm new here. Is your style ICT, RS? Do you trade those blue and yellow horizontal lines on charts? I trade inside and outside bars. That's what I mainly trade. I trade inside and outside bars on the 2-minute chart and the 5-minute chart. These fair value gaps is an indicator I threw on the chart. I don't know any ICT at all. But I used to call these single prints, or just gaps. And then apparently we call them fair value gaps. But yeah, and I'll look for bounces off these sometimes. But yeah, I just trade breaks of these inside and outside bars usually. I just haven't taken any trades because we are just grinding higher. I guess I could just hop in long. You guys want the market to go down? Does anyone want the market to go down? I can hop in long. How long do you have to wait to request after passing the buffer amount with my funded futures? As soon as the market closes and the dashboard updates. So the market closes at 5 Eastern time, and then the dashboard updates, and then you can request. And it's instant. When you request with my funded futures, it is instant, along with Lucid, and Tradeify is really fast too. But Lucid and my funded futures are the fastest payouts. Instant, and I mean sub-seconds. Do you use the outside bar strategy on YM? Sometimes. Yeah, I actually been trading the opening range 5-minute candle on YM lately. I'm trading a lot of this. I actually took a short here. It was a little scary, but I did. I ended up going short YM. And trading a little of the 5-minute opening range on the live account. But just looking for a few trades. I ended up taking another trade. I don't know where it was, but can't remember. You didn't go live with trade either. Enjoyed milking them sim funded. Oh, let's go. When you just trade 3 times your normal contract sign number with the trade day live account. Well, that's what I would have to do. I would trade 3 times, and it's a little more trickier, right? Because like if I was to risk per account, right? This is why a lot of people rotate accounts, Brian. So here's another trick that some traders do. Now I don't do it. Is they rotate accounts, and so you're spreading out that risk. Now I don't do that so much, but let's just say they take the first inside bar long, like every morning they go to the 5-minute chart. They look for the first inside bar on the 5-minute chart, and they take it. So it broke the first inside bar here. You went short. You won. Okay, you won. The next day you come in, you go and you went short and you lost. The next day they rotate another account. They take it again, and they lost. Then they go to another account, a different account. They take it again. Oh, that one won. You see what I'm saying? Like they rotate them. So really, like by doing that, you really only need like a 50% strategy, a 50-50 strategy. If you rotate those accounts like that, I don't do that. I see some other YouTubers doing that, where they rotate accounts on systematic type trades. Gold just took off, went boom. Oh, nice. Outside bar and MNQ, not NQ. Yeah, there was one there, weren't there? Yeah, like I said, you guys want the if you guys want the market to go down, I can just hop in long right now. That's what it feels like. Just go long. I know. Which prop firms do ACH direct to the bank? No Rise or the other stuff. Take Profit Trader straight to the bank, right? My Funded Futures, I have it set on ACH. As far as like verifications and stuff, I'm not really sure, but yeah, Rise is a pain in the ass. Well, I can tell you which ones that I'm on Rise with. Tradeify I'm on Rise with. Now, I don't know if that's changed. But I'm still on Rise with them. Trade Day, I'm still on Rise. I think everything else goes ACH. I think. Relaxed Tone, thank you so much for the sub. No FOMO, let it go. Yeah, gold ripping. Let's take a look at gold. Yeah, gold taking off here. Along with Nasdaq. I mean, YM's pretty much at unchanged. It's up about 26 points. ES right around up about 5 points. But yeah, Nasdaq just does not want to quit. Still grinding. Up about 28 points on Nasdaq, actually. It's not as much as we think. But yeah, it's still up there. If we come down and run this wick, that's going to be a level to watch for. We come down and test that area at some point. I'm drawing a Tom Sable box. Holy cow, I don't really like this price action. I have not taken a trade. Lucid does ACH, yeah. Lucid does ACH according to Brian, and I believe he's right. Yep. I don't know how they verify. I think they verify through something, but work market maybe, or maybe that's for affiliates. I don't know. What's up with the rise? I don't know. I think some people in certain countries have issues with them. I don't really know. I know there was something. Account rotation strategy. Yeah, bio. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. There is a prop game to be played with that, for sure. It is a strategy that people use. Short's coming, Mopar. That's because if I go long, it'll definitely kaboosh. Christoph, what's going on? I hope you had a good Monday. I blew. It was up and down. It was kind of a roller coaster. Yeah, I did well where it mattered. I didn't really make any progress trying to pass any accounts except this My Funded Futures Flex, which I already activated. That is the sweetest thing now with My Funded Futures and Lucid and Tradeify is when you pass an account, you can activate it the same day. So if you're eligible to pass it, so if you're eligible for a funded account, you can activate it the same day. That is sweet. Come on, NQ, just up 8 more points. Oh man. Yeah, what was this earlier? We had this like rug pull session up in here. I mean, how many double tops and triple tops could we actually put in? This is the move I actually caught right here on this flex, and I didn't take it off. And then I ended up just over trading like crazy on it. It was a lot of button pushing. Yeah, look at this. A lot of button pushing. Whew. No bueno. Not happy with that. Now the live account today on trade day. No stress at all. Just took the trades, was done. I was like, yep. Up 700. That's nice. Didn't have a lockout button, but I might as well. Lucid uses Plaid to verify. Okay, thank you, Brian. Yeah, M Stone. It's basically if you have some sort of strategy built around the Asia Open or the Globex Open, it can be a little rough. I mean, just trading these outside bars works pretty well some nights, but right now it's just not really getting that. Which Apex account would I choose if I want any size account, Tim Korth? Probably 150K end of days Apex. I think those are really sweet. 150K end of day accounts. If you can get a bunch of those. Pass. I know like Alpine Trader has been crushing those Apex. I don't know how he's done last few days. I haven't really tuned into his channel, but he he's been doing really well with the 150Ks. So, because he trades minis, and there's he don't even look at micros. He has a very good entry model where he it's like he knows he's gonna be wrong like right off quick, or he's gonna win on the trade. So he's like a sniper. He can get away with trading a little bit heavier size. So he ended up switching to those 150Ks, which gives him a little more drawdown just in case something goes wrong. And he's been trading them really well. I think he has the end of days too. That's a decent gold short zone. Just go long. Let's take a look at gold here. I want to watch gold because I'm not really seeing anything with the Nasdaq at the moment. Loving Lucid 50K flex, 25K flex. Yeah, it's a good account, Big Mike. Do I have any experience with Top One? Yes, I have traded with Top One when they had Project X, and I know they have Trade of 8 now, but I have not until I'm maxed out with like Take Profit Trader and My Funded Futures. Like, I'm not really looking to trade Top One at the moment, but I think they're okay. I just don't know about the rules or anything yet. Here we go. Getting some movement here. I don't know if they have any weird rules or anything like that with Top One, but how can one learn your strategy? I have some videos on it, but just hang out, watch me. I trade every single day, twice a day, so you can just hang out. But I do have videos on it. It's very, very simple. My strategies are very simple. They're so simple that I could teach my 5-year-old niece how to trade them. Really, I'm just like trying to look at price action and like whether we're going up or down. Trying to use proper risk management and pushing that button. All right, little push down here. Nasdaq. I'm going to get bought right back up. Alpine Trader is my buddy Pine. We've never met, but we chat. We DM sometimes. But yeah, he's a good guy. We're fans of each other. We were supposed to meet and have dinner. But yeah, it'd definitely be cool. Everything's green. What the F? Yeah. Here's your short called it. Yeah, I know. You got 80 points. You said shit with 10 minis, 150 kills fast, baby. Oh, let's go, Big Mike. You don't dare to enter short? No. I'm kind of afraid of this. Take a pro on My Funded Future and full port long every night. Hitchman, there is something coming out with Edgeful that there is something to that. Who said that? Hitchman. Yeah, there is something to that on going long every night. There is some sort of statistic about that during the Globex Open. Don't really know how I would trade it, but there is something to it, and it's not just recently. This is something that's been going on for a while now. I don't really know how to trade it though. I don't know, and I know he listens, but I think Nutty Bar does something. Maybe Design Knob knows. Design Knob's in his chat every day. Nutty. I know he has an overnight setup that he takes every single night. I know he does. And I have a feeling it's something like you guys say, where you just go long every single night. And he passes accounts with it and stuff. I know he does. He has a secret sauce. I would love to know what it is. But Edgeful is aware of that, and they're coming out with something. Some sort of statistics behind it. Is it where to make... It's where he seems to make most of his money, Dean Bishop. I know. You're right. We just got to know what that... Nutty, where you at? I know you're in here. I know he's lurking. He might be one of you grays in here under a alt account. I don't know. Where's the videos I mentioned in my YouTube? Oh, yeah, I got all kinds of stuff. Let's see. Is Trump speaking? Did I just see Trump speaking? Or is this a replay? Oh, Trump's going to be speaking tonight? Again? Oh, let me go to my videos here. Guys, do me a favor. We've got 300 people watching. Do me a favor and smash that like button. Let's push it out to the YouTube algorithms. But here's some of the videos. I mean, I got one here. I don't even know what this is talking about. I think this is the 2-minute. I got one for this one. I have this one here. I have this one. ORB killer. This is the first inside bar strategy. So the first inside bar of the New York session, which actually paid again today. 20 points. 5-minute outside bar trading strategy. So I guess I haven't really made one on a 2-minute chart, have I? Let me take a look. I don't even remember what I made that video on. All right, market pulling back here. No outside bars. I'd love to show our friend here an actual trade, win or loss, Mr. Designer. See if I can find something. But yeah, kind of wacky. That's what he does. He enters and leaves it on all night. Not sure how the stop goes. Can be so huge, but all morning he gets a lot of green. I couldn't even hold more than 20 minutes. Design says, yeah, that's what he does. Yeah, he hops in and he holds it all night. Yep. Nutty too busy playing golf, right? I know Alpine and Nutty, both big golfers now. I mean, Nutty took it to extreme. I think he lives on a golf course. I don't know for sure, but Austin Pine, when you TPT, when you reset an account, do you start back at the eval stage? Austin, what do you mean by reset? Reset a funded account, or just reset like an eval? If you, yeah, reset a funded, or it's if you long NDX and close and sell the next morning. NDX open, you get a huge return, but you have to adjust it for NQ reopen. See if the returns are the same. Brian Tang, yeah, there's definitely something to it. I would love to know what it is, but I mean, I tell you what, like for me, I don't know if you guys are like this, but going to sleep with a trade on, I just don't get good sleep. I'm constantly thinking about it. I don't like it. Even if it's like an eval, I still think about it. I'll wake up in the middle of the night and want to check it. Took a bit, but had good success with 25 and 50Ks. Now trading 150Ks, loving the extra drawdown. Also trading even better. Oh, nice, Tradar. Yeah, I think that's a good point that you made, Tradar. Is when you're trading 25K and 50K accounts, you get used to what that drawdown is, and if you can move to a 150K, but still trade the same leverage and size as you were with 25K and 50Ks. So essentially treating your 150K the same as you would a 25K or 50K, you'll do much better. You'll have a much better you'll keep the accounts around a lot longer because you have more drawdown. But if you go in with a 150K thinking like, oh, I got a little more drawdown, and you're doubling your size, that can be a little bit problematic, in my opinion. But if you're treating it like a 25K and a 150K, especially when you get to the funded stage, and just knowing that you have a little more drawdown to work with, and staying patient, and then just taking those base hit trades as far as the winning trades, and then keeping a proper stop loss and a daily loss limit, they're definitely worth it. Because that's what we're paying for. Anytime you buy an account, you're paying for what the drawdown is. And so, yeah, I like that. Apple in the house, what's up? All right, market pulling back a little bit. Only up 18 points now, 18.75 points. Reset a funded. Okay, when you reset a funded, and now I'm going to say this, right? Resetting a funded is not very economical. I'll say that right now. Let's look at what happens is that you do keep your funded account. So when you reset the funded, you keep the funded account, but you essentially got to get back over the buffer. So you start off at 0 again, and you got to get back over the buffer. Now, I've had it work out before, but in reality, it's not very economical. It will burn you bad. If you start resetting accounts at $1,500 a pop on a 150K, and just to skip over the eval, you can buy, well, now with 50% off, what can you buy? 15 accounts, 15 evals for the price of resetting one 150K take profit trader. So I can't give you guys financial advice or anything, but just be very careful with that, and just be mindful that, like, look how many evals you can get, especially with 50% off right now, for the price of resetting one take profit trader account. Oh, here's a short here. I see Methodical's down there chatting here, but I kind of missed it here. So anyways, here's my strategy in a nutshell, real quick. I don't know if this is gonna work or not, but so I went short off once we broke. What is MNQ doing? It's not even a good example. NQ did not do that, but anyways, we broke to the downside off this outside bar. My stop goes, pretend that wick's not there. My stop goes above, and then I just target, whatever I try to come up with some sort of target, whether it's the VWAP or maybe a equal low down here or a gap or something. But well, I'll just throw in but yeah, that's exactly how I do it. So it broke to the downside. I take a short. I don't know why that wick's there, and then we just took profit there, $34, just to showcase how I scalped those. But anyways, that was for you. I don't remember your name, but you were asking about the strategy. Watch out for Tom Sable. I heard he's looking for some PP touches. Uh-oh. What's up, Myth? Hope you're feeling better, buddy. I was thinking yesterday, Sunday, I was like, I wonder if Myth's feeling better. I know he had to go to the doctor, so. And I asked him if he was on any cruise ships, and he said no. So that's a good thing. Yeah, resetting those funded accounts can be very, very expensive. So I know it's very tempting to do, and I've done it. But yeah. Yeah, MNQ, exactly, Silent Edge. So yeah, that's exactly how that strat works. And you can see it much better on the NQ. You know, take the short, stop goes above. Look for the scalp. That's it. And I will say, I've been watching these inside bars too, looking for scalps, but I haven't really been trading them yet. But because of Sherry in the chat, Sherry's like, I trade those all the time. She likes trading those, so. Feel quite a bit better today, missing sleep though, yeah. Need some of that. I need some of that Georgia apple pie moonshine. That's what you need. I know you don't drink, but you need some of that Georgia apple pie moonshine. Put you right to sleep. I should have reset my funded 3 weeks ago, $500 instead of wasted 2,000 combines. Yeah, I guess, J Ray. Yeah, I mean, I guess, yeah. I know just for me personally, it's usually if I end up blowing a TPT funded, I'm kind of tilty at that point because I hate when I have a daily payout account over the buffer. There's nothing that sends me on tilt more than blowing that account doing stupid stuff and then losing my daily payout account, especially if I had been getting daily payouts prior to that. It's one of those triggers for me that send me on tilt, and I have gone through those resets like a hot knife through butter before, and then I look at my credit card statement and I'm like, oh my goodness, like what did I just do? So take it from me, not the best. Now I'm just working on evals. It's like you see me, I'm working on evals. I got 4 evals going. I'm gonna pick up another one as soon as I get this one passed, and then I'm gonna pick up another one, and I'm gonna pick up another one while they're $85. And I'm gonna try to pass a few, and I'm gonna have a few on reserve. That's gonna be my full plan. And my goal is to get 5 of those accounts over the buffer and start milking those bad boys until they want to put me in the live account. So that's the goal with Take Profit Trader. But yeah. Lobster butter. That's right. You just have to decide if resetting is better than waiting 5 days to pass the eval. Now it does save time, but it's pricey. Yeah. Well, I think the 50Ks and the 25Ks, it makes slightly better sense sometimes to reset those, but you start resetting the 150Ks at $1,500 a pop. Oof. Yeah, that hurts. That hurts. I mean, when you reset a 25K for $450 and you get to a payout on day one, you know, that's awesome. But I don't know. But yeah, you're right. I mean, if Take Profit Trader goes to 2-day pass, there's got to be a reason why they don't. Right? There's got to be a reason why they don't, because everyone does the same thing as what I just did. I mean, I got these 3 passed, but I just flip them. I flip them for 3 days. So I know there's a reason why they don't. It's got to be some sort of they have the math, right? So they can't do it yet. But if they do, that's going to be awesome. Can you have 3 or 5, Leo? Leo? 5. Cali St. Louis fan, Mr. Payout over here. We got almost 300 people watching. Cali St. Louis fan got his very first payout today. Congratulations once again with Apex. When does Trump talk? I don't know. It says starting soon on the YouTube. Short from 450 paid out of 436. Nice trade. Yeah, lobster butter trader modes. I've actually been thinking about that. I'm like, I can't wait to get some lobster. Usually, what is it? Memorial Day? What's the first? Yeah, Memorial Day, right, is the kickoff to summer. Yeah, that's coming up. Usually after, whoa, here we go. After Memorial Day, that's when all the lobster shacks open up in Maine, and then I can start going to get some lobster on the docks. But I have to be careful, though, because they got higher in iron, so I have to limit myself probably to once a week with the lobster, but... Plus, I would have an account under the old payout rules before they reduced max payout by 50%. Just have to let it go. Oh, yeah, J-Ray, yeah. When I checked, it said dinner will be served and expected shortly after. They could double the price with a 1 day to pass option. That'd be pretty cool, too. Weed coins. I love weed, but hey. Little bot action there. He gone. All right, get that little push down here, a little stop run. Now, it's funny, this afternoon we had those stop runs too, and man, it really felt like the market was gonna roll over. You could see it just like hitting stops, and it was just like bang, 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 and it would just, you know, it looked like you were trying to catch a falling knife in a way, and you felt like it was just gonna go right through the floor and just keep going through that low, but it didn't. It just popped right back up. So market rate at unchanged, no surprise. We do have CPI tomorrow morning. Keep that in mind. That is a big, huge event. Now, not financial advice or anything, but a lot of people do pass accounts on CPI. Will methodical man be trying to pass accounts on CPI? That is the question. I might actually try a few Apex accounts. I might. Where they are and still 90% off. And I probably will go with the intraday trailing ones because I don't want the daily loss limit to stop me out. I will be a good boy. I don't know if I'll be awake. I don't know if I'll be awake for CPI. That could be an issue. Max will pass a few accounts, yeah. I'll call you nonstop. Phone's off. Myth, I don't have any kids, so my phone is off. I know if you have kids, your phone is probably on all night long, but yeah, no kids, phone is off. I am dead to the world. You're gonna have to get on a jet plane and come over. Wake me up. But just a warning. I'm commando when I sleep, so just a warning. come try to wake me up. All right, getting a little pushback up here. Waiting for another outside bar. Took a little scalp off that very first outside bar of the session on the NQ. And looking for another one here. Okay, turn around, free back rub. Yeah, that's right. Cannot resist the 2D 50% cookies, bacon in the kitchen, chocolate chip. Yeah. Yeah, I picked one up just before the stream. And I used John Carter's code. I used John Carter's code. Pines Wood doing 2x4s. Yo, Jim. Wow, getting that pushback up here. Is Trump speaking? Let me take a look at here. Look at YouTube. So how's the stream been? Has it been glitching? Has it been or anything? I'm just curious. I know what I think is when I was trying to stream to Twitter at the same time, my internet just can't handle it. Yeah, nothing. No speaking yet. It just says we will begin shortly on the whitehouse.com or White House. So that was 21 minutes ago. So JC is the best, yeah. I didn't like it. I actually took that short. I took the short B James, but I took it on the micros. Took it off as we approached the VWAP. I didn't know we were gonna get the big little kaboosh there. I took it off for just a few points. I mean, really, this is a pretty bullish candle. It looks like we're gonna take out that high now. Almost have equal highs up there on the 2-minute chart. Take a look here. Not much, maybe a couple times. No, streaming's fine today. Oh, cool. In Maine, they still have the old dial-up. You're not joking. There's no fiber internet, nothing like that. No, it's ridiculous. Oh, the inside bar. B James, I really haven't started trading inside bars on the 2-minute chart yet. But man, it's starting to look pretty good. I'm gonna have to go back and just kind of look through the charts and do a little back testing. I don't really write things down, but I like to just kind of go through and look to see how it moves. But yeah, it could be something there. Definitely could be something there. And the only reason why I say that is because I know some people in the chat trade those. Trump fell asleep. Oh, man, these guys are getting old, huh? But yeah, it was a nice trade off that. That's for sure. Nice trade off that 434, the break off that inside bar on a 2-minute chart. Hey, fine, my mom has fiber if you want to move in. I'm not talking about Metamucil. I'm talking about fiber internet. Apple. I'm just kidding. Touching up the orange makeup, yeah. Man, I've been finally getting some sun, and I feel good. I feel much better. I had some blood work done. I have a vitamin D3 deficiency, like real bad. And been taking my supplements and getting out in the sun and taking some walks every day. Got almost my 10,000 in today. Not quite. I'm gonna have to go for another walk after stream, but got about 12,000 in yesterday. Pine Tree gets his internet from an antenna in Maine. Yeah, I do get my cable from that, or not cable, but I get my antenna. That's how I watch the Patriots games and things. So that's how I get my local channels on my TV, is I have an antenna. 200 gigabyte Starlink in the spare cabin. Let's go. Triple digits here in Palm Desert. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's too hot. Too hot. Your goal should be a P&L to match your steps daily. Pretty tough to do. I don't know. I did not trade well last week, but I've been trading well on my live account with Trade Day. Just that's the only account that I've been trading well. I think it's just because I've just been super patient with it, and everything else I have no patience. I don't know what it is lately. Tonight, I'm showing almost too much patience. Kind of boring. But we have another inside bar here. We have 1 minute before the bottom of the hour, though. So it could be a little tricky. 30 minutes before Tokyo Open. But that would be nice. $1 a step. $1 a step. That'd be awesome. If I could do that every day. Woo. Live up in Yucca, Cali, St. Louis fan. Nice. You love the desert. Nice and dry. J. Carroll. I've never lived in the desert. I've been to Las Vegas, but I've never lived or even stayed in the desert. My brothers did the BLM land in the desert for a winter in an RV, but I've never done it. I stayed inland Florida for a winter before. All right, bottom of the hour here. Trump has still not entered. 28 minutes ago. Supposed to do a speech. What is that desert trip your brother did? What is it, in Arizona? Was it Quartzsite or something? I'm not really sure. But he pretty much stayed like BLM land, like around Arizona, New Mexico. Drove his RV from Maine all the way down across the country. Spent the winter doing it. Years ago, probably like, must have been like 5 years ago now. It was before my niece was born, actually. So yeah, it had to be over 5 years ago. Pretty cool. All right, consolidating here, 29,500. Let's take a look at gold here. Gold's chopping sideways, not really going anywhere. Will we get a little break out of this consolidation of the gold? Currently up a whopping $34 tonight on a take profit trader eval. ES chopping sideways. Look at these inside bars on ES. I have a feeling that the market's just kind of waiting for Trump to come out. Even though it's not like a big speech or anything, but it says Trump participates in Rose Garden Club dinner. Smash that like button. Let's get as many likes as this. Come on, let's get those likes up. Did I get any accounts from TPT? Yeah, I got some. I passed 3. Passed 3. I'm working on a 4th now. Moto Timo. But yeah, no, only daily payouts I've gotten this week, or only payout I got this week is trade day, but I'm not going to take the payout on it. So I made 700 on it, so I'm not going to take it, even though I can. But when you're in a trade day live account, it does take a little bit longer to actually get the payout to your bank. So I'll wait and see how I can do, see how I do this week, and then take the payout on Thursday night into Friday. That's the goal. Just like I did last week, I took 1,000 out of it. So whatever I make this week, hopefully it's profitable, and then I'll take a payout at the end of the week. That's kind of how I've been trading those. What's up, Bella? Good morning. Fine, you have to put the like count on the stream. Stream key. Yeah, I don't know how to do that. D-Bond, you about ready to get moved to live with Tradeify from the daily payout accounts. Congratulations. I mean, that means that you're trading well and being consistent. So congratulations on that. You taking 5 accounts? You have 5 accounts that they're moving to live, or just one, or? Myth has it. You can share how. Yeah, I think I know how. Is you gotta do a separate banner thing. Yeah, appreciate that. Thanks to Code Pine. That's right, D-Bond. You use Code Pine, and see, now he's being consistent, and he's moved to live with Tradeify. So that's exactly. Oh, that's the subscribers. Yeah. Code Pine works for TPT. Use it, friends. Yeah, it does. 50% off. Great deal. I mean, all in costs. No activation fees. We like that. All right, got a little bit of push down. I was hoping this was going to be an outside bar. It's so hard to short this, but I mean, kind of a double top, right? What's the kids say nowadays? Is this an SMT? Us old guys called them double tops, but I guess the kids call them SMTs now or something. I don't know. Trump speaking. Oh, there we go. Be careful, everyone. Not financial advice, but make sure you have your Trump stop in. Just in case, if you're in any trades here. Because you never know. All right, it's getting a little bit of a push down here. I do like this double top. How much am I risking if I push the button? 15 points. I'm short. Stops at the swing high here at 54. I'm gonna look for a quick scalp maybe down to 36. See money, take money on the shorts. Is kind of how I'm gonna try to play it. But that's what I'm gonna look for. Target down here. And if we start to slip further, then I'm just gonna trail my stop. Stops at 54, risking 245 bucks. We can handle that. Just kind of based off the overall pattern. It's more of an I think play, but I don't really know. Gold still pushing higher as well. YM kind of just hanging out at unchanged. Righty, same thing, unchanged. Gold trying to push higher. Do it for the chat. Yeah, just trying something. I mean, it's a cheap enough trade where I can just try it. It's just kind of a risk management trade. Risk 254. If you get stopped out, so be it. That's a quick trade at New York. Get that back. It doesn't. That's pretty bullish. Another buy up there. Looking at the Finet fair value gap, regretting getting in short there. Look at this. Off that 440. Right by the tick. Didn't really see that. But maybe we put in a little M pattern. Tommy C in the house. The Trump stop. Yeah, that's right. Gotta have that Trump stop in, man. Nemo, you just don't know. I mean, and any moment that market could rip or dip 300 points. And the only reason why I say that, I know someone that lost 20 Apex funded accounts. 20. With one tweet. Because they didn't have a stop in. I mean, sometimes the stops slip and you get froze and everything else. I understand that, but yeah, you gotta have some sort of fail safe just in case, you know. Get the Tokyo Open here in 20 minutes, 19 minutes. Get this down to 29,400. I would like that. I want to see it down to 28. Kaboosh this market. Yeah, I don't know. CPI is going to be interesting. That's for sure. Sometimes price jumps so much you don't get to get. Yeah, that's true. Silent Edge. That's for sure. It will jump. It's, you know, with the spreads and everything. But yeah, you got to try to at least put something in. Because even if you don't like, I know some people don't like trading stops. You know, you put one up here. It's like, well, at least have one up here, so that way you don't lose the account on one shot. Just put it right at the high. Risk 270. Little inside bar here. I'd love to see this candle reverse this inside bar. Put it in an outside bar, 2 minutes to the downside. That's what I'd love to see. Shorts getting cabooshed? Yeah. For the last month. Woo. Kind of putting in an outside bar here. Don't know if I like it, but I don't like it enough to add. We did put in a 2 minute outside bar and see it swept just below here. Yeah, looking at the daily chart, let's look at the daily here real quick while I'm in the short. I mean, yeah, short's getting kabooshed. 331. Here we are in May 12th. It's a whole month of absolutely getting destroyed. Never had 20 accounts before. It's a hefty investment, 50K accounts. Yeah, it is a hefty investment for sure. But with Apex, it's I look at it as right around 2,500 bucks, 3,000 maybe, $3,000 investment. But yeah, definitely a lot to lose on one trade. I just passed 10 more Apex accounts, only activated 4, I have 6, and then I can activate 7 days. I have to complete about 10. What's the status? That I can activate in 7 days. I have to complete. Oh, I don't know, Jeannie. I mean, really just, I mean, that's a good amount of accounts. You've been trading very well, so I mean, I've never had a full 20 to trade. I've had 20 before and then lost them, but when I got my big payouts, I had anywhere between, what was it, like 12, 13 accounts to like 18 accounts, I think, when I got those bigger payouts. But yeah, that's a good amount of accounts. It is a different ball game when you start copy trading all those accounts. Like, I will say that psychologically, it does get to you. You start, it plays with your mind. So maybe just trying to work on 10. There we go. Come on, come on. Right at that VWAP here. I'm gonna trail my stop here. Lock in $100. If it wants to go, it'll go, but locking in 100. All right, locking in 150. All right, stopped out there for up 179 now. Kind of, I'm gun shy to try to hold these shorts. I really am gun shy. It's you know, because all day last month, everything just gets bought right back up. So every time you're in a short, it's like, well, should I hold it? Maybe we push down and test that 422. The wick, yeah, I think we probably could, but out of nowhere, all of a sudden it'll just bounce 50 points. It's just nuts. So nice little trade there. And all that trade was, well, actually, that was a lie. So I was going to say that was off this outside bar, but it actually wasn't. It was just based off price action. Kind of broke this little flag here. Figured I could get a cheap enough trade in. We had a double top going on, a 2-minute chart. Figured if I just placed a trade, throw a stop up there, risk $200, and just went for that shot. And then once we made that outside bar, I was like, I had a little more confidence. Not enough confidence to add a second contract, and I think it's the same reason. I'm just gun shy trying to take those shorts. But yeah, maybe just like taking 10. Price skipped so much and I had no trade and happened in zero print. I stopped. Oh, we had some zero prints down there too. Oh yeah, we actually do have some zero prints down here at 413. 413s, 406s, 401s. We have some of those zero prints, so might be some good targets. Tokyo Open here in about 12 minutes. We have any to the upside? No, none to the upside, but we do have some to the downside. And there it is. Look, it's bouncing right back. See money, take money on the shorts right now. Now, it's going to be really frustrating when you do something like that and then the market finally decides that it wants to roll over. Start taking out previous day lows. But at that point, I feel like there's going to be so much momentum that you could just close your eyes and push the button. Maybe. He's talking about industrial pool coatings go long. Yeah. I just knew we could clear a little bit over the gap. Oh, nice, Brandon. Going nuts because I wasn't planning on going live so soon. I like funded payouts. Yeah. Scared of live. No, don't be scared of live. Just trade them the same way. Don't be scared. Yeah, just try to trade them the exact same way. Same setups you're taking. It's all good. Nothing's changed, really. Nothing's changed. Taking the base hits, 25 ticks and out. Let's go. Thank you, Mototimo. All right, guys. All right. All right, guys. All right, Jeannie. Take care. Have a good night. I will think about the extra 10 accounts. Yeah. I mean, getting those 10 accounts and then trying to get them to pay out, get the payout, and then investing back in possibly would be nice. But I hear you. With everyone moving into live, so when you move to live with a lot of these firms, it's kind of, if you're finding yourself being pretty consistent on a funded account, you want to try to maximize it and get those max amount of accounts that you can with the prop firm, right? So let's just say you take Profit Trader, you've been consistently getting payouts on a single account, and every day you're yanking $300, $400, $500 out of the account every day, over and over and over again. Eventually, they're going to look at you and go, "We're going to move that person to live." So the smart thing to do, not financial advice or anything, but is to get your 5 accounts and try to build all those up. So once these companies move you to live, like Trade Day, right? Like I wouldn't have wanted to been moved to live with one account. That would have kind of sucked. I would have only had $2,000. But because I had 3 accounts, which is the max funded accounts that you can have a Trade Day, they moved me to live with $6,000. So that's kind of one of those things where it's like, I want to be maxed out with my funded accounts if I'm consistently getting payouts with those accounts, because they will probably move you to live. This is what's gonna happen. We can't be in sim funded accounts forever. We're gonna be moved to live. Like, that's what's gonna happen. The days of milking the sim funded accounts for over and over and over and over again, is kind of coming to an end. I mean, we know this. Can you still make a crap ton of money in the meantime? Yes. But here's what's probably going to happen. Eventually, I'm going to have, like, I have my Trade Day live account. I'm probably going to have an Apex live account. Probably going to have a My Funded Futures live account. I'm probably going to have a Take Profit Trader live account, Tradeify, Loose, like, and then I'm just going to, you know, I'm going to have like 5 different live accounts. You know, that's probably what's going to happen eventually. I know it's happening with some traders already. But yeah. All right, we're getting that move down now. No follow through, I know. Cannot get the follow through. I cannot believe this wick right here. I cannot believe this. I didn't see this happen live, but when I turned on the screens this afternoon to stream, I was like, what in the world was that? Come on. Is the plunge protection real or not? I think you have your answer. All right, market rate about unchanged, up about 5 points right now. Caught a nice little scalp, a few nice scalps. One short off this outside bar here, and then one short off this flag break or trend line break. And that's pretty much it. Can I tell you the best prop firm? Well, my favorite right now is Take Profit Trader, especially with the 50% off. Daily payouts, take 5 accounts to live. I mean, that's really my number one. And I mean, I don't know. That's my favorite right now. But I trade with all of them. But if I had to pick one, that's the one I'm picking. Just because I love daily payouts. That's how I trade the best with daily payout accounts for the most part. Now, how my trick is, this is my trick. When I have daily payout accounts, and then I have accounts with like Apex, the reason why I ended up with $50,000 payout with Apex, or payouts with Apex this year, was because I was getting daily payouts, and then I would just base hit my Apex accounts. I did not care if I was getting a payout with Apex today or tomorrow or anything like that, because I was consistently pulling out $200, $300, $400 out of the market and putting it in my bank account every day. So I was paying myself every day. So I felt like I didn't have to rush my Apex accounts, or if I have Lucid accounts or My Funded Futures, where I have to trade them 4, 5, 6 or more days. But like, I always want, like, priority for me is having a daily payout account to do that. And right now I have Trade Day live account, which I take daily payout accounts on. But even though it feels different because I have to wait, they usually do it within 24 hours. They did do it in 24 hours, but you know, when I request a payout, I have to email them, and then they process it, and then it goes out of Tradeivate, and then it goes back to Trade Day, and then Trade Day puts it in the Rise account, and then I have to go to the Rise account and put it back in, and then I put it in my bank account. So it's a little bit cumbersome in a way, but I'm perfectly fine with it. It is what it is. But yeah, taking those daily payouts is priority one for me, and then having other accounts to kind of build up towards a bigger payout, right? So I got to get back to that. I just last week I hadn't been trading very well, so what happens when you move to live and blue those live accounts? So it depends on the prop firm. So some prop firms will ban you, or you might be on a cooldown period. I know with Lucid, you're good. Take profit trader, you're probably good. On My Funny Futures, I think you go on a cooldown period. But yeah, every prop firm's different. I got moved to live with Blue Sky, or as Kellyanne says, Blue Ski. Oof, getting that little push down here. And at first I hated it because they rolled my sim profits into the live account and started me with 7K, but I couldn't withdraw any of that and I was pissed. Oh yeah, Brandon, yeah, exactly. Now, I don't really know. Has anyone ever been live with Trade Day? I haven't quite figured out how it works yet. So I got moved into live with $6,100. And last week I got the account up to $7,000 and I withdrew $1,000. Does anyone know if I can withdraw into that $6,000, the initial buffer? Because like Brandon says, with Blue Sky, you can't. But I don't know with Trade Day. I feel like it might be different. And then I realized just take payouts every day, and I've since taken thousands from them. Yeah. So we're in the same boat, Brandon. I have Trade Day, but yeah, nice work. Okay, that's gold. Me officially done for the session. Time to lock it out. Oh, nice work, solo trader. Congratulations, locking yourself out. We are getting a little bit of a push down. The market is right at unchanged now. Just dipped below that 420s. Went red for a second. After 18 months of prop firm trading, I am finally getting to where I believe daily payouts is possible. It's a journey. It is a long journey. Got a feeling it's going to rock it up. Come on, be innovative, Brandon. I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. No, I just say it because market is just, yeah, it's just been crazy. Crazy up and to the right? Yeah, we very well could. Coming down, testing this Finet fair value gap here. Right at the 420s. It loves those magical 20s, 420s. Who am I live with? Trade Day. Trade Day, if you guys are interested in Trade Day, great company. Right now, I mean, Take Profit Trader is a way better deal, so take that with a grain of salt. But Trade Day, Pine with a capital P. It is case sensitive, so if you want to use my code for them, it's Pine with a capital P. Trade Day. But woo, whoa, here we go. Tokyo Open. Let's go. Rug pull this market. Come on. Let's get down there and test that wick. 315s. Bella's in the chat shorting. She's I think she's in where is she? Korea or something. She's in there shorting. Waiting for that Asia Open. Shorting this market. Pushing it, getting that push down. What's the buffer on a 50K TPT account? $2,000. Anything over $2,000, you can get daily payouts on. Now, it is an intraday trailing account, so you guys are new to Take Profit Trader. Be aware. Okay, I want to be transparent with you guys. I don't want you guys to get caught off guard. This is the difference between Trade Day and Take Profit Trader. The main thing is Trade Day has end-of-day accounts, and it stays end-of-day once you're funded. But Take Profit Trader is end-of-day to pass the eval, or on the eval, but does move to intraday trailing once you become funded. So that is very important to know. I don't want anyone to not know that. And intraday trailing, if you're new to trading, means, let's just say that the buffer on a 50K is $2,000, right? And you caught that short, and you're in 5 minis, and you caught that short, and it went down $2,000, and you're like, oh, I'm like right at that trailing drawdown, that $2,000. All I gotta do is get it over $2,000, and I get a daily payout. And all of a sudden, it shoots right back, and it comes right back to your break-even spot, your entry. You lose the account because it's intraday trailing drawdown. But once you're over $2,000 on a 50K account, it becomes static. You know, there's no longer it's going to trail you anymore. But just very important to know that. Getting that move down here. But with trade day, it is, and they do have those end of day accounts, and I was able to take advantage of that with 3 trade day accounts, get it over the buffer on day 1, which is $2,000 on a 50K account. So same as Take Profit Trader. Except with trade day, you have to get $250 or make $250 to be able to withdraw. Trade day, anything over $2,000. Take Profit Trader, anything over $2,000, you can withdraw, and it goes into your virtual wallet. Now, from your virtual wallet, there is a fee if you're under, I think, $150 to be able to withdraw that into your bank account. But it goes into your virtual wallet with Take Profit Trader, and then you can buy new accounts. You can buy another eval or put it towards another eval or whatever you want to do. But yeah, I just want you guys to be aware of that. I don't want you guys to get caught off guard. You know, Tradeify is a cool down too. Yeah, I think My Fund of Futures is too. All right, guys, I usually call it. I'm just looking to see if any more questions. How many payouts can you get to before they move you to live? Well, that's up to them. But usually if you start getting up to around 15,000 per account, they'll look to move you to live, or it's 10,000 on one day. That's how I got moved to live. So I made 10,000 on day 1 on a 25K account. It was obnoxious. And then they move you to live instantly. So if you make 10,000 on one day, it's an automatic move to live. But if you start milking, like you start getting up to that, so they're really not looking for a set amount. They're looking for consistency. So if you start getting $300, $400, $500 every single day, or however you trade, and you start consistently getting payouts every single day, if you start creeping up to that $10,000, $15,000 mark, they're gonna move you to live. Woof. We're getting kabooshed here. I think we're going to push down to this level here. 315s, 314s maybe. I marked it out earlier. But I think we might try to run that. Whatever this candle was, it's kind of how I feel. And we do have CPI tomorrow at 8:30, so be aware of that. But yeah, guys, thank you guys so much. What if you don't want to move to live? You don't really have a chance. You don't really have a choice. You just don't trade with you just don't trade with the company anymore, I guess. Do it keep trading after the stream shuts down? Yeah. Oh, I trade all the time. Yeah, I trade. I didn't last night. Last night I didn't even place one trade, but yeah, I mean, sometimes I'm sitting there at 12 o'clock at night, at midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, slinging contracts. Oh yeah, I trade all the time. Off stream, on stream, My Fund of Futures TV. Whenever I feel like it. Well, yeah, all the time. Yeah, you do get that 90-10 split, Clyde, when you move to 90 Take Profit Trader. And if you start getting daily payouts consistently, you know that extra 10% on those Take Profit Traders is a big deal. Because, you know, the 80-20 split, if you start getting a lot of daily payouts, you're like, man, that sucks. Like 20% every time I take a payout. I mean, it's at the end of the day, it's worth it, right? But it's like, oof. And then, but yeah, you get moved to live, and then it goes to 90-10 split. Trade day actually stays 80-20 until you get over 100,000 in payouts, and then it goes to 90-10, I think. So I'm still on a 20% consistency, or 20% commissions right now with trade day. But both really good, reputable daily payout companies. And now My Fund of Futures has daily payout accounts. Tradeify has daily payout accounts. Really, really love that. I can't wait for Apex to come out with straight to funded accounts. They're still working on that, but I believe that's going to be coming out soon. Take Apex straight to funded. So that's going to be wild. Especially if you're able to keep 20 accounts. There's all kinds of stuff coming, you know. Exciting, some good, some bad, you know. It beats having just one prop firm to trade like I did when I first started. You know, I had Top Step. That's all that there was. Apex was just getting rolling. My brother was trading with UProfit and got yanked, got rug pulled. He was trading with UProfit back in 2023 or something like that, got rug pulled. After taking some payouts. So yeah, there's, you know, it's kind of fun. Oh, you trade London too? Oh man, sometimes Righteous One. I don't want to be. I want to be sleeping, but man, I've been. Let's put it this way: I've been trading before and seen Tom Sabo's beautiful face during London, and just before I go to sleep, and that really that's not the face I want to see before I go to sleep. But yeah, that means I'm up way too late. Hence the reason why I'm like, well, maybe I won't make it till. Maybe I won't be awake for CPI. Did we try to take a stab short here and just think that the market's just going to get absolutely kabooshed tonight, or? Which do you think is which kind of have I taken the most from? I would say probably Take Profit Trader and Apex is right up there that I've taken the most from. The most profitable one actually is probably Apex. Just because of that those big payouts this year, where I really didn't have much invested. I only had, that first one I got, I think I had like 1,500 or 2,000 bucks invested, and then took out 30,000 or something crazy. So yeah. But yeah, that's probably where I take the most out of, because I'm just using the leverage, because it's a lot more accounts. But as far as single accounts go, it's usually Take Profit Trader. As far as single accounts go, because I've never been able to successfully have 5 Take Profit Trader accounts and be able to get consistent daily payouts out of them. I've had 5 before. I've gotten payouts from those 5 accounts, but then like 2 days later, 3 days later, I end up blowing the accounts or something stupid. I went through a really nice run having 3 Take Profit Trader accounts. I went through a nice run with them. But I've never successfully been able to do it with 5 and then just keep taking them out. Well, anyways, guys, I gotta run here. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for using code PINE if you'd like to support this channel. I appreciate everyone using code PINE. And I will see you tomorrow morning on My Funded Futures TV at 10 a.m. I caught some banger trades off that. I caught some nice shorts, nice banger trades. I caught some nice shorts on My Funded Futures TV this morning at 10 a.m. So please join me there in the morning so they don't fire me. And I love seeing familiar faces, but enjoy the rest of the night. And I'll see you guys tomorrow night right here as well, 5:45 p.m. Eastern time. I'm here every single night. And let me throw the Discord in the chat real quick. If you guys want to join the Discord, and if you guys have any questions, feel free to throw it in the Discord. I do my best to try to get back to you and answer. I don't really have notifications on, but I do try my best to answer all the questions. So, oh, and do me a favor and smash that like button. I don't think we had enough likes tonight, and we had some nice viewership. So there's the Discord link if you guys want to join that. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, all right?
Pine tree trader in the building.
Peace out, guys.
We
Have a good
talking
night.
price action, we talking freedom. From the chart
Later.
to the screen, we live. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Yeah, I wake up, sun hitting the pines, eyes on the candle, market volatility, more than most can handle. I'm looking for the setup, yeah, the vision is clear. Inside bar forming, till the doubt disappeared, then we break the range outside bar, high stakes. Patience is the virtue, waiting for the breaks. I don't chase the wick, I let the price come to me. Trading with the flow, that's the pine tree strategy. Inside, outside, catching every move, take profit trader, yeah, we in the groove. Daily payouts hitting, checking off the list, Apex Trader 5. The profits exist, hosted on the TV, funded futures the name. Lucid in the vision, we ain't playing no game. Clicking buttons with precision, take profit is the goal. Managing the risk, gotta keep my control. From the Apex heights to the Trader 5 flow. Stacking up the wins, then I'm looking for more. I'm live on the air, funded futures TV. Showing every trade, total transparency. Lucid charts open, keeping everything bright. Scalping through the morning, holding through the night. It's a funded life, no more trading my own. Built a kingdom of capital, sitting on the throne. Withdrawal requests, yeah, I hit it every day. Pine tree trader, man, I'm leading the way. If it's red or it's green, I'm staying composed. Another daily payout, another door closed. Then it's back to the screen when the bell starts to ring. The rhythm of the market is a beautiful thing. Inside bar, hold, outside bar, go. Watch the P&L just continue to grow. Yeah, daily payouts, funded futures TV. Shout out Apex, shout out Trader.